other than today, the weather has stunk.
I know.
Right? Hasn't that stunk? All right,
Yeah.
so our travel expert, Mark Murphy, is back. Mark, thanks for coming in.
Great to be here.
Nice to see you.
So you have some stuff, even if you don't want to spend a lot of money to go
Right.
out of state, or you just don't know. You're leaving, you're like, it looks cold, I don't know what it's going to do.
Right.
They say if you don't like the weather in New England, wait 5 minutes.
Yeah, wait 5 minutes,
So
it'll
some
change.
fun day trips
Fun.
we can do right here in Connecticut,
Absolutely.
no matter what the weather's doing.
All right, exactly. Stanford, Chelsea Piers, right?
Yeah.
You want to get your workout on? Go, 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 right?
Can you just go and work out?
You go there, you can go do a ton of things. You can play basketball, you can play tennis, you can do squash, there's rock climbing.
Wow.
Now you pay incrementally for the things that you do.
What is
but
it called? Chelsea Piers?
Chelsea Piers. It's modeled after what you see in New York.
Wow, I
Exactly.
didn't know that
400,000 square feet.
Oh my gosh.
It's massive.
So
Massive.
you don't have to belong. You can just go.
No,
and
just
you
show
can take
up.
your little kids too.
Take them, and try to lose them.
And that's in Stanford, Connecticut. That was good.
I
What the
love
heck,
it.
right?
Okay. The Discovery Museum and Planetarium in Bridgeport, also down in that area.
Correct. So just a few miles up, you go to Discovery Museum, and there it's kind of neat because it's really educational. So you got the activities down at Chelsea Piers. Now you go for the education up at the Discovery Museum, and it's really geared towards science and technology for the younger ones. But they also have things like a 124-seat planetarium, and you can hang out there and you can see the Hubble telescope show, which is a 30-minute show that shows you the galaxy basically from Earth's orbit and the Hubble telescope.
There is nothing better than a planetarium.
It's
like,
cool.
I love it. And you lay back and you're like,
remember being as a kid, you being in the going to the planetarium. We used to go to the Hayden Planetarium in New York City.
Oh, yeah.
We used to go to the Vanderbilt Planetarium in Long Island. They're just fascinating places. You just look up and it's moving across, and then you don't know where you are, and you're all dizzy.
I throw up.
Yeah, I think I did too. It's great.
And this one's great because you've got everything down in Bridgeport, and then even in the West Hartford area, they have a planetarium at the Children's Museum.
Children's Museum.
Okay, right.
So you can go down there
Haven't
too.
been there yet.
So that one's great.
Yeah.
And then Mystic Aquarium, one of my favorite places, especially because you can, once the kids get a little older,
Exactly.
make those excursions with the beluga whales.
And you can get up close. You can literally wade into the water, interact with the beluga whales, and that's one of the experiences. But you can also be a trainer for the day, which I think is really a spectacular thing.
Wow.
So
Oh my gosh.
work side by side with a trainer.
Oh my gosh, I want to do that.
See how they do it and literally walk in their shoes for a day. So what I love about that type of experience is it's immersive.
Yeah.
So it's not just sitting back passively and looking at something,
Right.
it's getting right in the heart of it. And that's what the kids are fascinated by, but also adults would love it. I mean, if you haven't been there in a long time,
No, it's a
really
hidden,
changed.
it's like sometimes it's a forgotten gem here in Connecticut.
Absolutely.
I think
And-
the people in Connecticut don't take advantage of it, whereas a lot of people from out of state come in. And as Connecticut residents, we should really go use it more.
Isn't it funny? I mean, I've never been to the observation deck of the Empire State Building.
You're kidding.
Never.
Oh
And I've
my
lived in
God,
New
yeah.
York and around New York forever. So
Right.
I have the same issues, but I'll
know.
go to Ecuador and eat worms in the jungle.
Exactly.
Right?
Which is amazing.
You need to at least
You
pay
can
a
probably-
visit to, the Empire State Building. But no, also good is, depending on the weather, and let's say you go in the morning, you can do all the indoor activities at Mystic,
Right.
which they have so many great things, and they have the shows, the seals, the whole bit. But
Everything.
then they have a nice outdoor area. You can have
Exactly.
lunch outside, and when you're done, you can go into Mystic Village and see the Mystic Sea Village. I mean, the whole town.
Yeah.
You go to Mystic Pizza for dinner. You
It's
can make
very
a whole
cool.
day.
Yeah, it's a great location, great destination. I think a lot of people right here, you're very close to it, actually ignore it.
Yeah.
I have a similar story. I went to see the Statue of Liberty for the first time. Grew up 40 miles from it. Went to see it as a sophomore in college. Seagull pooped right on my shoulder.
Yeah, there you go.
I was like,
Yeah.
this is why I was
Yeah.
not supposed to be here.
That's supposed to be good luck.
It is. Well, I got this job, so I guess it is good luck.
All right, so the casinos, you can always have
So
fun
you
there.
can go to the casinos, and Foxwoods is kind of interesting because after you've had the education, the outdoor activity, the immersive experiences, just go blow some cash.
Exactly.
Go into decadence, right?
Right.
Start spending money at the tables, and the kids can spend money too because there's a Treehouse arcade with over 100 arcade games. You know, the traditional old school pinball machines that you don't see that much anymore.
Oh, they have them
You know, so get them off the PSP, little interaction, put them back on the games there, and
Okay.
drop a boatload of money while you're there. And then they have this luxury bowling alley.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's-
we went
that is-
there.
that
was
is dynamite.
amazing.
The best. It
That's
really
what I
is.
should do.
Yeah.
We're still trying to figure out what to do.
Get
with
drunk
Scott's
while you
birthday.
bowl
Am I
and
taking
dance.
You get to drink. They have packages on food.
Oh, yeah.
Before you, it's
it?
like you-
Chandeliers. You don't have to be a good
no,
boiler.
it's beautiful.
A bowler.
It kind of reminds me of the. Did you see Married to the Mob? When he goes into the hotel with Michelle Pfeiffer, or no, he's with his mistress, and it looks like that. It's kind of chic and really, it's like very cool.
Even the bowling shoes, they look like Burberry bowling shoes.
Yeah,
they're really
beautiful.
nice.
And they have food packages.
Oh,
You can
everything,
call
yeah.
ahead. They'll give you the food. I think you rent the lanes for like 2 hours, and you just bowl for a whole period of time.
You drink, you eat, you can dance because the music's
stay
rocking.
overnight.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
the G Spa is a really great place. You can go there and set up a service or go to use a fitness center, or they actually allow you, and we've done this before, you can just buy a day tripper pass.
Right, just go in and use everything.
And you just get to use the pool, and I think it's
Exactly.
like $25, and you don't even need to get a massage, but just hang out there all day.
Absolutely, it's a great getaway, and again, it's close, and they're really close to Mystic as well. So you can easily just stay at one and play it a lot.
I think it's the wonder of it all.
And if you want to know more, you have your travel book, and you can learn all about how you eat worms in Ecuador.
Where do we get the book?
You can get it on Amazon.com. That's the best spot to get it.
Amazon.com. Mark Murphy.
Right.
Thank you
Bye,
so much.
everybody.
Sorry, I'm shaking your hand again.
Thank you
There's
for coming back.
antibacterial soap over here. Studio audience, we hope you had a good time today. Did you have a good time? Good. Dr. Oz is next.